Okay. Hi guys, Sue here from the Painted Turtle. I'm going to show you really quickly how I make my gnomes, and I forgot to bring one over to show you, but I'm going to show you. It's for the home board, which I will show you in a second. So what I've done is I created a foam template for their hats, and I am using these awesome, I think they're gift tag thingies, tags they're from Craft Smart from Michaels, and you get 50 in a box. So they come out like this, and it's like chipboard. It's pretty heavy duty. I at first was going to make them using these wood shapes from Michaels. They're like 4 for $5 or 50 for $12. So this just seemed more economical. If you're concerned about waterproofness, I would probably go with the wood, and I'm not sure if you can get these shapes at the dollar store or not, but you could check. So those are always a backup plan if you so desire. Faux fur, I've already cut it, so I start with just a square, and the square is, use the right end of the ruler, about 4 inches, maybe a little bit more than 4 inches. And all I've done is I've cut off the corners of that square, and then I'm going to glue that on just like that. To get a really nice fringe here, what I tend to do is separate that. So I like brush over the parts where I'm going to cut it, and then cut so that I'm not cutting all that excess little fur, so we have some nice tufts. And yes, it does leave hair everywhere, but we just deal with that because it's fun. And then I've got my nose, which I've pre-glued. What I did was I took a styrofoam ball like this, cut it in half, and then I've wrapped it in felt and hot glued it. So it's a hot mess on the back, but it's great on the front. You can also, what I had thought to do, but I couldn't find any nylons to do it with, is just stuff nylons with polyfill, elastic the back, and hot glue those on. So that would work as well. And then I've pre-cut all my little bits to show you. I pre-cut my felt hat, and I have 2 different colors of felt because I couldn't find enough of this darker blue. But I've glued in between all along the edge, so it is hollow like that. Okay. And I'm going to stuff it eventually, but first thing I'm going to do, I'm making an Easter gnome. So I've made little ears for him. So he's my bunny rabbit gnome. And I'm going to just take my glue gun, and I'm not going to glue all his ears on, just about that much where I want him to go. And I'm going to just put his ears, I think I want that one bent out a little bit. So I've just glued his ears on like that. I'm going to put a band right over top of that. So I've pre-cut my little yellow hat band, if you will. And it's just a simple bit of glue over top. So he's going to kind of cover like that. Then I'm going to stuff that with some batten. Ooh. I got glue on my hand. I'm going to stuff his hat with some batting. So I start with just a little piece first, and I just take a pair of scissors or a pencil, and I fill the top part of his hat so that it's as far up as I can get it, so my finger won't go up in there. And then sometimes when you do that, you'll see there's a little split. Just take your little glue gun, get rid of all of that hot glue, and put a little bit more glue in there and squeeze it shut, and it'll take care of that for you. And then I am going to, he's ready to pretty much glue onto my form. So to make my form, first thing I'm going to do is glue on his beard. And to do that, I'm going to make almost like a T. Oh, I need glue. I'm going to make a T of glue on my beard. So I'm going to just go straight across and then straight down. So it's just like that. And I'm going to put I like to put the thing up underneath the hat. I'm just going to put this down on there. So it's about halfway. And then I just wrap that around. If there's not enough glue, I put a little bead on the back. But there is. So there's his little thing. Now he's going to be an Easter one, so I am going to give him little rabbit teeth. So here's his nose, and I have my little rabbit teeth cut out, and I'm going to put a little dab of glue on the back of his nose for a second near the bottom, and I'm going to give him his little rabbit teeth. I don't want them to be perfect, so it'll look like that on his, he's got buck teeth. He's got a dental problem. Can't afford it. Can't afford a dentist. So then I'm going to put a good dab of hot glue on the back of this. Oh shoot. That happened. We'll take care of that in a second. So we're going to put this down right where we want it to be and push. I got glue in his beard. And then I take my little strings away. He's so cute. We'll just comb that out. So if you do something like that, you can actually just cut that out or comb it out. I'm just going to take my scissors and kind of like loosen that up a little bit so I'm not cutting a big gaping hole, and then I can pull that off. Easy fix. Okay, so there's his face so far without his hat. He's adorable so far, right?
I love him.
Yeah, I know. Me too. So, oh, I need a little bit more glue in here. So I'm just going to give him a little bit more glue in there and a little bit underneath his fur. So I just hold that down till it cools. And then it's on there nice and solid. And then I'm ready to attach his hat. So to attach his hat, because it's stuffed and ready to go, right? I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the front of this and a little bit on the back. So just a little in. And I'm going to literally shove that up into my hat. And then pinch. And then sometimes if you need to like pull the hat out over his nose, you can. Or you can create a brim. I think I might create a brim for this guy. Yeah, I think I'm going to create a brim for him. So anyways, this is my Easter gnome, if you will. He's a little bunny rabbit. It's kind of cute. I like him, actually. Undecided whether I'm going to put a pom-pom on him. If I do, I'll just grab my pom-poms. I have a bag full of pom-poms that I kind of keep. I used yellow on the brim, so I'll use yellow pom-pom. Oh, a yellow and white one. And we're just going to put a dab of glue on the tip of his hat. And make sure the yellow is facing out. Actually, I kind of want two colors facing out. So we're just going to squeeze that on there. And there he is with the pom-pom. Right? He is so cute. And then that's my Easter. So you can do it for any season. We're also working on a witch hat. We've made Valentine's. We've made Christmas. We've made, what else did we make? Fall.
Spring.
Spring. Valentine's. We've made
Christmas.
A summer.
Oh yeah.
We give them all names. So we have like Blossom for summer. We have Klaus for winter. Valentino for Valentine's Day. This one is Peter because he's a rabbit. So yeah, you can do all kinds of fun things. Then we're just going to attach a piece of Velcro to here, and we're going to stick them on the home board. And I'll just grab that really quickly. You can focus in on that for a second while I grab the home board. I should have had that handy. Okay. So this is the home board. It is a 10-inch by 24-inch, 1-inch thick piece of wood. It's just knotty pine shelving from Home Depot. Stained it using the baby wipe method. I have this on my Cricut as a stencil, and then we just Velcro, and then we have Velcro here, and you can interchange them. So this is Valentino, and then this will be the Easter dude. And you can do all kinds of things. And we're charging $50 a person. So good money maker. Have fun. Bye.